Shalom, shalom, peace. Welcome to another episode of Don't Shoot the Messenger. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. IQAhmath. It's your brother Amath. I acquired first name. IQ is all the same. Praying everybody is well on this hump day. Making it halfway through, you know the routine. We just got to get through a couple more days before we enter our rest. For those that keep the Sabbath, Friday to sundown to Saturday sundown, that's who I'm talking to. If you've already kept your Sabbath or whatever, all praises, man, as long as you're keeping them 7 days. Not going to get into no disputes, not right now. It's big fish to fry right now. Bigger fish to fry. Got a lot of things going on, man. Y'all see and y'all know if you've been watching the last 145 episodes, you know that there's a lot going on the earth, man. So, some things can be put on the back burner for the betterment of awareness, wisdom, and knowledge to keep stable during these times. But commandment keeping is of the utmost. So the most high way is the intent of the heart. And you're rehearsing the righteous acts and doing your best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments as it's been revealed to you. You do so. And if it needs correcting, you make them corrections to make sure you stay in the righteous paths of the Most High God. Hopefully everybody is solidified and know what time it is when you clicked on that button and you said, you know what, let me see this episode of DSTN. But hold on. Wipe your feet first. Wipe your feet. Common courtesy. That's all. You come into the house, man, wipe your feet off. Let's make sure that we keep things clean and right. I always got a plate ready for you. You ready to eat? Are you ready to eat? All right. All praises to the Most High. IQAhmath. A couple things we need to touch on. I'm going to keep this one brief. But we've got a number of different things that we're going to look at, man. Nightmare abuse. Nightmare abuse from the Christian church. Oh, yeah. The Christian church over in Wyoming. Now, granted, this is a Edomite church, but nonetheless, that's the fathers. That's your white zaddy, you black churches. White zaddy is all out here wilding out in Wyoming, running hard labor camps to discipline the youth, the troubled teens. You got parents paying 6 racks a month to send their children to a therapeutic camp to get them to act right. Oh yeah, and they're employing the ways of old that our ancestors were getting used to, huh? Like heavy labor, damn near indentured servitude, chattel slavery. They employing those type of things. Where's Hocab Malone and the rest? Why are they not going out and rebuking their fellow Christians? Where's the black church at? Why are they not outraged? Christ came to save everybody, right? Is that scriptural? The way that they're going to be? Let me slow down. Let me slow down. We got the Satanic Church, man. They're the Satanic Temple. They're stepping up to the plate, and they're saying that abortion is part of ritual. Ritual. Let's say, for lack of better term, ritual sacrifice. So, in other words, they're trying to say that banning abortion goes against their religious beliefs. So they are openly acknowledging that abortions are part of a satanic ritual. We got that coming up. When animals attack. Oh, yeah, I found more. They got alligators, man, that's wilding out down there in Texas. They're biting at the boats. They're attacking the people. And the news is saying, although these particular lands like Sugarland, Texas, are known to have alligators, but they said this type of aggression is unusual. Why is that going on right now? Also got Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is running around passing out flyers to 8th graders. Passing out flyers to 8th graders. Guess what? They're talking about, oh, you can go get an abortion without your parents' consent. Planned Parenthood. Remember Margaret Sanger? Eugenics program? Said that all the black weeds need to be rooted out? Huh? Oh, yeah, this is the same one that Slow Biden and them refunded after Trump defunded them. I bet y'all want to talk about that, huh? Then I got one more story, man. One of our elder sisters, man, she won the lottery and the bank refuses to cash it, said that it's fake. Let's get right to it, man. Y'all think I'm BSing. Truth is stranger than fiction, y'all. Let me get this cracking, man. Wipe them feet too, because I know some of y'all just jump in and be rude. Do your brother a favor, man. All right. Look at this. Teens were sent to Wyoming ranches for therapy. They say they found a nightmare of hard labor and humiliation. I mean, where's the outrage from the rest of the Christian churches at? Huh? Where are you Southern Baptists at? At the Bible Belt? Huh? Where's the evangelists at? Where you African Methodists who love to save the white man every damn day? Well, go save some of them. Don't want to do that, huh? Hocab Malone and the rest of them. Where are the urban apologists? Are you too busy worried about trying to discredit the Israelites? You too worried about, so-called blacks and Hispanics finding out who they are according to the Bible, trying to change their lives by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, making righteous moves in regards to establishing righteous homes and families. Oh, you want to ruin that. Oh, no, no, no. It's about saving everybody. The laws can't save you. Oh, why are you trying to establish yourself as a nationality? Deuteronomy 28 got fulfilled during the time of Rome. You want to talk about everything but the corruption that's going on in your backyard. You got, man, a brother sent me a video. Shout out to, I plugged the brother, Bishop Nathaniel over IUIC. Brother Ashar sent me a video. I guess he did a commentary about some church in Kansas City that's affiliated with the church of the brother that was condemning his congregation for not buying him a Movado watch. Remember him? That the church was broke, busted, and disgusted. He was pissed off because they didn't buy him a watch and telling him, I ain't worth your McDonald's, I ain't worth your Burger King, I ain't worth your Prada. Remember that guy? Funderburk? Reverend Funderburk? Yeah, the church that he's affiliated with, or formerly was affiliated with, the head pastor, the elder, killed his wife over quote unquote allegations that he was having gay affairs with multiple men in his congregation. And as a brother that went on his Facebook Live, aired out all the dirty laundry, and because he's an open sodomite, open homosexual, he spilled all the proverbial tea. I mean, that video was disgusting as it was wild. But the Christian church and the urban apologists, they don't want to come out and condemn none of that. They don't want to come out and talk about that. They damn sure ain't going to come to the rescue of these poor little white kids. 2 Christian programs are accused of forcing troubled teens to do heavy farm work. And you say, well, that's good for them. What's wrong with a little labor? One man says he was branded with the cross. Oh, now it's not okay. Oh, it's not just hard labor. They're breaking the law. How about that? Deuteronomy. Oh, Salakia. No. Leviticus 19. They're breaking the law. And then you say, well, the law is done away with. So I guess there's no problem with what they're doing. There's no problem with that because the law is done away with, right? So branding a man with a cross, that's okay. How about this? Leviticus 19:28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. Do you Christians got something to say about that? The ones that keep running around talking about the laws are done away with. Only the 2 greatest commandments is left. Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law. All of those cliche scriptures that y'all run to. Are you going to say that this was out of line? This was a little out of pocket? One man was branded with a cross? Or are the laws done away with? I'm just wondering. 3 women say they were tied to a goat as punishment. Here they go. Little pictures of them hard laboring. She used to go to the camp. He was there too. After the women from Trinity teens, a Trinity false doctrine, the Trinity Teen Solutions were released. They reported the abuses they said they experienced at to Wyoming officials and local police left comments on Yelp and TikTok videos. Then they joined men from Triangle Cross Ranch in filing a lawsuit. For girls who were depressed, drinking, skipping school, or fighting with their families, Trinity Teen Solutions claimed to offer a cure. Desperate parents spent $6,000 a month to send their children to Christian therapeutic program. Is that how that's how the Christians get down? That's how the Christians get down, huh? Hard labor, branding. Sounds familiar. Huh? In the name of Christianity, wasn't slavery being promoted and enacted on the lands in the South? On the sugar plantations in the West Indies? Tobacco? Huh? Oh, what type of crosses were the Jesuits and them carrying with the Spaniards when they destroyed and killed millions upon millions in South America, Central America, the Caribbean islands, all in the name of Christianity? Hmm? Here they go, still employing the same tactics. Were they not branding slaves so that it was understood whose property one belonged to? Oh, they still employing those same methods in the Christian church, huh? White Christian church. Let's be specific. Who many of our ignorant brothers and sisters in these black churches don't even realize that they've learned from. Doctrinally, through the Moody Bible College and all of these Presbyterian schools, right? What else did they got? What other the name of these damn churches? I mean these Bible colleges and Presbyterian schools and uh, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. White Zaddy teaching the same old methods, man, but now he's employing it on his own. So this is how Christians get down. Charlatans at that. For 6 G's a month, they claim that they got the cure that's going to get the girls from stop being depressed, make them quit drinking, and go back to school and stop fighting with mom and dad. Give me $6,000 a month, and we'll put them through some therapy. Show you how we did with the niggas. We're gonna treat them like niggas. We're gonna treat them like Indian Joe. We're gonna treat them like the Spicks. You understand? This is what they're doing. Christian therapeutic program at a working ranch in a remote area of Wyoming, often without visiting first. So they don't even see what's going on. They never visit the facility. They just send them off. What girls encountered once they got there, according to 22 women who spent time at the ranch as teens from 2007 to 2020, was a nightmare of hard labor and humiliating punishments that left some injured and others with post-traumatic stress disorder. In recent interviews and court filings, the women described injuries to their hands, legs, feet, including cuts, frostbite, and in one case, torn ligaments requiring surgery from hauling heavy metal pipes to irrigate fields and carrying blades of hay they said weighed over 50 pounds. The girls built barbed wire fences, dragged carcasses of dead animals into a pile, and were driven around the county to clean churches and recreation centers. Oh, how tragic. Look at this. From time to time, we woke up in the morning. To that time, we went back to sleep. We were always doing work, always, said Tabry Conrad, 19, who left the ranch in 2020. And they were having us do the type of stuff grown men do. Well, guess what? You might want to get used to that. You might want to get used to that. Okay? You might want to get used to some hard labor. Isaiah 60 and verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee, speaking about who? The children of Zion, speaking about the children of Israel. This is who this is speaking about. Isaiah 60, right? It's talking about the children of Israel. Look, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that shall not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. If you don't want to get with the program, the Most High said you're going to get smote and put to death. So you might as well get used to hard labor. Verse 14. The sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, And all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Just in case you didn't think it was talking about Israel. They're going to be bowing down. They're going to be laboring. Look at verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee. Imagine that. White man better get ready for bondage. Look at this. Chapter 61, verse 5. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Well, they going into bondage. You going into captivity. You're going to get used to them fields. Want to know what it was like to be a nigga? You're getting a head start right now, thanks to your Christian church. So thank them. Because if the Lord has mercy on you, this will be your new employment. Let me get one more in Jeremiah. Now, see, what I'm talking about right now, oh, the Christians will come out and talk about that. Oh, that's not right. Oh, you're a racist. Oh, the Bible don't say that. Oh, the Bible, what? You guys want whites to be your slaves? No, that's what the Lord said we're entitled to. Huh? That's what we're entitled to. If the earth was made for our sakes, if we kept the law, statutes, and commandments based around Deuteronomy 28, 1 through 14, we'll be set on high above all nations and all blessings and everything else. Leviticus 25 tells you about us having servants perpetually that get passed down to our generations. That's just how it goes. But because we broke the laws, the nations took full advantage of us. So guess what? The tables got to get turned. And you Christians don't like that. You don't want no parts of that. You so, pee-whipped on loving white zaddy so much that you just don't want. You got what do you call it? Stockholm syndrome. You don't want to see things for what they are and what they say. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. How many? Every one of them shall go into captivity. You want to know who they are? Go read the book of Judges. You want to know who they are? Go read Daniel 7. Want to know who they are? Go read Ezekiel 25. I mean, these are the nations that came against us. Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. You know, when the Hamites was running around, taking full advantage of us, spoiling it. Oh, yeah. Moab, Ammon, you name it. Of course, a so-called white man. I mean, this is what it is. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion whom no man seeketh after. Oh, them is just niggas. Them is just spicks. Don't nobody care about they black asses. Don't nobody care about them wetbacks. Don't nobody care about them. They're made for us to take advantage of. Huh? Doctrine of discovery. All the papal bulls that were signed. Where the Pope and the church, the Catholic Church, claimed all other races and anyone that was not involved in the Catholic Church were heathens and could be subject to servitude and slavery. Signed, sealed, and delivered by all of the damn popes, saying go out and conquer. Can you imagine that? Well, that's what happened. But the Lord said all that is going to get healed. We're going to be restored. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. So, these little white broads, hey, you get used to it. He got hit up too. By his own. See, look at this. Trinity Teen Solutions. She got the red tape on her mouth. They're telling her to shut up. So look what's going on in the Christian church, man. Let's move on. Satanic temple to argue abortion is ritual. What? Satanic Temple to argue abortion is a ritual and legal challenges to states that put up hurdles on the procedure. The leaked Supreme Court opinion draft that would overturn Roe versus Wade has ignited a firestorm across diverse faith communities. See, this is all about the faith. The Satanic Temple said its adherents should be permitted religious exceptions to perform religious abortion rituals in states that have put up barriers to controversial procedure. And here you got the feminist movement running around out here talking about my body, my choice, and you can't stop me from, getting an abortion, and all these black women running around here crying about why, male chauvinistic laws and all this other stuff. The LGBTQ HIV plus community running down. You got men out here running to go get vasectomies and their support. You got states like California offering to pay room and board and travel expenses and reimbursements and all that for women who can't get abortions in their own states, propping them up, saying, open them legs up, honey. We'll get him out of there. We'll get her out of there. Don't worry. You had pharmaceutical companies already lined up with their morning after pills, ready to go full blown off the counter. Over the counter, and all abortion alternatives. Are they going to stand with it, or are they going to protest and stand with the Church of Satan and the Satanic Temple? Just show all your cards. Just come all the way out. This group right here supports your movement, supports what you believe in. So you should be arm in arm, standing with them, with a statue of Baphomet in one hand, and your hand holding one of their believers in the other hand, standing up for what you believe in. You pro-abortionist, are you willing to do that? You so-called Negroes and Hispanics, man, who's running around here talking about how much you want to support that bill, and you don't think that it's right that the government should be interceding with. Listen, you better get back into what the Lord said. And the Lord calls that murder. Let alone is also showing you that it is ritualistic murder of children and babies. Look at this, Ezekiel 16. Moreover, thou hast taken thy sons and thy daughters, whom thou hast borne unto me, and and these hast thou sacrificed unto them to be devoured. Is this of thy whoredoms a small matter? That thou hast slain my children and delivered them to cause them to pass through the fire for them. See, this is all part of ritualistic sacrifice. The Most High was acknowledging all of the iniquities of the children of Israel. He was in Ezekiel 16. He's showing everything that he did for us and what we did against him, and why we end up being judged accordingly. And now you got the Satanic Temple coming out saying, "Oh yeah, they're out here sacrificing their babies for Satan." They got videos, man, of women out there admitting to it. I killed my kids, and I love Satan, and all this other madness. Psalms 106. Let's read 37 and 38. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils and shed innocent blood. Outside of that, you've got organ harvesting going on with these aborted fetuses. That's came out and been exposed. You've got late term abortions, man. They in certain states, they're even having what they're saying is like late term abortion. Let's say the baby comes out and they're saying, oh, the baby's has some sort of physical issues or whatnot. And they say, okay, well, the mother wasn't able to abort at the time, or the baby got stuck in the mother. We couldn't get it out. So when the baby, when she does go through childbirth, we can keep the baby alive. I think they said up to like 7 days or something like that before they kill the baby. The drawing of the lines of the blurring of the lines of what's legal and not legal. The way that some of these particular doctors and political pundits that's out there have laid out these laws, man. It's wild. It is wild. So now they talking about 15 weeks and beyond, I believe. Anytime is good in some states, you know. But the scriptures are telling you, and so is the satanic temple telling you, yeah, bring it on. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. This is why America has to be judged. You know how much bloodshed is going on? You know how many millions of black and Hispanic babies have been aborted over the years? I mean, we're talking over 50 million. That's innocent blood. And the satanic temple is saying, well, under the First Amendment, hey, this is part of rituals. In states that put up barriers for the controversial procedure, responding to a leaked Supreme Court opinion draft that would overturn Roe versus Wade, TST said that it was committed to protecting religious abortion access for its members. In states that outlaw abortion but grant exceptions for instances of incest and rape, TST said in a statement, members should be permitted a religious exception to perform TSTs as a religious abortion ritual. And there goes they servant. I mean, their master. The Baphomet statue was seen in a conversion room at the Satanic Temple, where a quote hell house is being held in Salem, Massachusetts. This is October 2019. States that outlaw abortion and do not grant exceptions present more significant challenges, but TST has a number of plans that we will be undertaking quite soon. TST said, first, we will be suing the FDA to permit TST access to mifepristone and misoprostol for the use under medical supervision as part of our religious abortion ritual. You know, I believe those are the morning after or abortion pills that they can take for instantaneous abortions. But, you know, stand on that. Those that's supporting abortion, man. Go hold hands with the Baphomet worshipers, man. The Satanic Temple. They're waiting for you. Look at this one. Planned Parenthood flyers given to 8th graders inform students they can get an abortion without parental consent. The school apologized to angry parents who believed the document was inappropriate for their children. You think so? Well, this is what happens when you give your kids into the hands of the state and your cities and your local counties. This is the type of sabotage they're doing to the minds of the youth. And they're running in there saying, to hell with mommy and daddy. And in many Israelite households, it ain't no daddy. It's just to hell with what mommy said. Whatever mama said doesn't even matter. You your own person. Hey, you're 13. And that's about the right age range for an 8th grader. 13, 14 years old. Not only are they already promoting promiscuity, they're not talking about abstinence no more. They're saying, hey, go ahead and get your F on. And if things go bad, go get an abortion. You ain't even got to tell mama. Passing out flyers. Let's read this real quick. Middle school students in Tacoma, Washington were given a flyer detailing their legal rights on sex-based issues, including their ability to get an abortion without informing their parents. The flyer, distributed by an 8th grade teacher at Stewart Middle School, frustrated some parents who thought the subject matter was inappropriate. The school has since apologized and said the document was put together by Parenthood, not the individual teacher. Oh, it wasn't us. It was Planned Parenthood. So you're trying to tell me that you didn't read it? You didn't vet that before you let it, be distributed by teachers? You was in agreement with it. We talking about we didn't do it. It was Planned Parenthood. You authorized it and said that it was okay to be passed out on campus. The pamphlet informed students about which age groups they were allowed to have sex with, which age group, detailing that, quote, it is not a crime if a child is 11 years old and has, quote, sex with somebody 2 years older or less. The document detailed the legal parameters in which students can engage in sexual behavior between ages 11 to 18. Do you see what Planned Parenthood is out here promoting? You can buy condoms at any age. And then saying if it all goes bad, go get that baby sucked out. Welcome to Babylon, man. Welcome to Babylon. And then when you read Ecclesiastes 7 and 10, it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. And then when they realize, when the jakes that's out there on the highways and the byways are passionately screaming to the top of their lungs, trying to get our people to wake up and trying to get our people to repent and change. And they say, why you sound so mad? Why are you so mad? You dumb. You know what? When you see stuff like this, man, and if you got kids, man, this should be upsetting to you. This should be vexing to you that they are out here trying to hijack your kids and throw them into situations that you can be grandmama and granddaddy at young ages because they're out here telling your kids, go ahead on out there, even at 11 years old, man. I'll be damned if I had an 11-year-old daughter, man, and she came home pregnant and said, well, Planned Parenthood told me I could have sex with anybody as long as they was up to no older than 13. Well, who got you pregnant? Man, an 18-year-old. What? Man, move over. I'm telling my celly, man, look out. Look out. I'm moving in because somebody's gone. I mean, it's wild. I guess why the Most High said, man, you ain't got no daughters, man. You only having sons. All praises to the Most High. But at the same time, I mean, it's a little different when you got them daughters, man. You know, Sirach even speak about, you know, the daughters be having the fathers up at night worrying about them. Sons ain't no, you know, sons is knuckleheads too. But hey, the Most High gave me what I can handle, man. But I mean, I just had to share that with y'all. Unbelievable. Let me play this for y'all too, man. Check this out. When animals attack, you know, I guess this is just in the spirit, man. The Most High wants me to keep finding and seeing some of these stories to bring them out because, hey, the revolt is on. Even the animals are sick of the damn white man.
KPRC2, Houston's home for news.
And you're watching KPRC2 News at 6 on the KPRC2 Plus live stream. And we're back from break with a gator warning.
Rowers have had some very close calls recently with alligators in Oyster Creek, from encounters in the water to gators chomping on boats and leaving puncture marks. The danger meter is ramping up. Here's KPRC2's Danielle Grossman with that story.
All right, this is a boat similar to the one that was bit by the gator. You can see how long it is, how skinny it is, and it's even very, very thin. If it were to be punctured by a gator's teeth, it would sink in a matter of minutes.
I can't tell you of an attack that I've heard of for decades.
This is what happened. Check out this photo. It's aftermath of a gator attack on a rower at Oyster Creek. Ouch.
You can see there are gnash marks on the side of the pontoon or the boat itself, and there are puncture marks.
Dee Connor is president of the Greater Houston Rowing Club. Couldn't believe her eyes.
You know, I've been rowing there for over 20 years. This is the first time there's ever been a gator attack.
She called First Colony Community Services, who owns the boathouse at Oyster Creek, to see what.
Better late than never. And see how they're trying to save, you know, their tourism, trying to save their businesses. Oh, this is the first time it's happened in decades. I've rowed for years. This is never happening. Please just come back out. It's not really that big a deal. Don't worry about it. It's a freak accident. Oh, really? I mean, how many stories have we read so far? How many stories have we read so far and seen? That's the same. That's a similar story. Let me.
Could be done.
And they put us in touch with a handler who takes care of the remediation with the alligator.
But they're still there.
I've seen one today just paddling. It was maybe an 8 to 10 foot alligator.
Avid boaters like Jimmy Mooney say when the city cleared out some bushes on the shore, he started to see more gators.
You see more alligators and angry alligators.
Take a look at this video. A rower on her usual daily row at Oyster Creek. When you see a gator swim up beside her, this shows how close they can get.
I don't get that close. Well, I think they're more scared of us.
So rowers like Dee and
you think so? Is that why he bit the boat? Is that why he's scraping up the boat? That's why he's been biting y'all up? Yeah, he's scared. Okay. That's Esau for you though, man. But hey, when animals attack, man, they still on the move. They still on the move, man. They still got some more white meat that they trying to get at. Let's look at this last story, man, before I get up out of here, man. Banking while black. Hold on. Isn't that one of the curses? Deuteronomy 28. He shall lend to thee. That's Here we go. Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So the banking system is going to be against us. The credit system is going to be against us. All manners of loans is going to be against us. Now, this sister is finding out the hard way. Banking while black. Woman wins a casino jackpot, but Michigan Bank won't cash her check. At 71, Lizzie Pugh thought the days of Jim Crow and getting bullied for being the only black kid in school in the 1960s at Alabama were far behind her. Oh no, times haven't changed, Sister Pugh. Times have not changed, Elder Pugh. I think we need to make sure that you understand that. You just seen it the hard way. She said, I thought times 2022. Unfortunately, Sister Pugh, you still a nigga in their eyes. And there ain't no way that you deserving of winning that lottery, and that check can't be real. You trying to rob us. Look at this. Until she wound up in a bank with a fat check in her hand, the Detroit Public Schools retiree had won a 5-figure slot machine jackpot during a church outing. Look at the church. They love to go gamble, huh? They love to take their elders out, man, on the bus rides, trips to the casinos. You know, as long as they pay their 10% back to the church, everything's good, huh? And went to the bank to deposit it. Reading on, but 3 white bank employees told her the check was fraudulent. Pugh said and refused to give it back. They didn't give her the check back. They said it was fake. I couldn't really believe they did that to me, Pugh said in a recent interview. I was devastated. I kept asking, how do you know the check is not real? And they just insisted that it was fraudulent. I was just terrified. Pugh still gets emotional when she talks about that April day. Only now she is armed with a federal lawsuit that she hopes will shed light on what she alleges was blatant racism by employees at Fifth Third Bank in Livonia, Michigan. There go our elder sister right here. According to the lawsuit filed August 29th in U.S. District Court, Pugh's check was good. Huh? She got it back after much persistence that day, drove to a nearby Chase Bank and deposited it there. To think that maybe they would have police coming and running at me, it was humiliating and stressful, Pugh said, for someone to just accuse you of stealing. I'm 71 years old. Why would I steal a check and try to cash it? I just didn't think anybody would do that. You under the curses, my sister. Okay? 3 of them told her that her check was fraudulent. They said a 71-year-old lady, man, she trying to come up in here, man, and get over and run game on us and scam us. There ain't no way that she got a 5-figure check. At the casino, you niggas don't win. You got black clouds over your head. Remember we just got to read that in Jeremiah? It was treated like, we've been treated like outcasts. Let's go back and read that one more time in closing. Jeremiah 30. Was it 30? Yeah, here we go. In 17, it says, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Ain't no way you won that money. Ain't no way that check is legal. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I meant to share that one more time with you. Verse 17. They tell you are outcast. There's no way. Nobody's seeking after you. Sister Pugh, there ain't no way that check is real. You coming in here trying to run a scam. You niggas always doing that. And then she says that, talking to the first person, I won this at the church, with the church at the casino. No way that this is real. They told me. Well, can I speak to somebody else? Yeah, but they're going to tell you the same thing. Well, I don't care. Let me talk to somebody else. Okay, somebody else come up. Yeah, we looked at the check. It's fraudulent. We're going to have to hold on to this. What do you mean hold on to my check? No, that's my check. I'll just leave. Nope, you can't leave. It's fraudulent. We might have to call the police on you. Can I speak to the manager? Here come the third person. Yeah, we're not gonna be cashing this check, honey. It's fake, and you better get up out of here, man, before we call the police. That's how they treating our people, man. That's how they treating our people. Unreal. But there you have it, man. Another episode, man. DSTM, episode 145. All praise, honor, and glory to the Most High while you shot, man. Hopefully everybody stays solidified, stays well, fearing the Most High, keeping the commandments. And you always got to remember to not only wipe your feet, but don't shoot your messenger. See y'all in the near future. Shalom.